One problem could be that we have higher demand than what we can produce today. This is the state of the defense industry at the moment in Europe, right? Countries want to buy more things than what we can make. So how can we increase the throughput? By using a so-called the throughput analysis, right? So we need to check how many items do we get out per time unit. Then we know, for example, thought we get 10 today, but we want to get 20. So how can we increase our throughput? So a common way to do that is to find the first bottleneck in the current system. So that basically means that we need to create the simulation model that represents the current state of our factory or production line. And we want to simulate it and see that we get the same output as we get in the real system. Then when we have that going for us, we will investigate and see where do we have the current bottleneck. To find out where we have the bottleneck, we can look at many things. For example, we can look at utilization of the equipment. So do we have some equipment that has much higher utilization than other equipments in our line? Then likely we can have a bottleneck there. Do we have places where we can see visually in our model that we have a queue of products waiting to get further, we have a bottleneck there? Or do we see in our line that some machines are empty? There is no products, but we could be doing something. That means that we have the bottleneck before this position. And let's say we now solve this bottleneck by either upgrading the current machine or we parallel it so we get 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever of the same machines. So we increase the flow through it. What happens now is the bottleneck will shift either upstream or downstream from here.